Hello, my name is Gregory and this is lesson 5 of our Python and drones course. In this lesson, we're going to learn how drones can be used to build rope bridges. It sounds fantastic, but it is actually possible. In our lesson plan, you can find a video where professional researchers built a fantastic rope bridge using several drones. They probably spent about a year on that project. We're going to spend just 1 hour. Our bridge will be quite simple, but the program will be really interesting, and I'm sure your students will enjoy it. In order for this lesson to work, you will need a drone, of course, a thick rope, and a thin rope. Now, we use this type of rope. You can use different ones. And you also will need at least 2 chairs. Now, I will set up the environment and then we will show you how it's supposed to look. For this lesson, we will need some setup. We normally use a couple of chairs on this side and a couple of chairs on that side. A very thick rope, which will be the base of our bridge, and a thin rope, which we will attach to our drone a little bit later. Now, our first task is to program our drone to fly, take off from here, fly, and then do one loop. Let's see how this may work. Let's try to code it. We will start by importing our Tello library, running the start command and launching our drone with takeoff. We will then do a simple weave around the ropes by going up, then right, then down, then right, then up, and then finally land. Now, let's test our very first part of code. I want my drone to go up, fly a little bit to the right, a little bit down, a little bit to the right, and then land. Drone takes off. I would like it to go a little bit up, then a little bit to the right, and a bit down, then to the right, then up again, and then land. Perfect, that was very good. Now we'll try to make the full loop. Now we want to do a full weave. We will repeat the weave twice. We will be using what is called a modular operator. This operator returns the remainder after division. By dividing by 2, we can use this to tell us whether a number is odd or even. Every second weave will be going the opposite way, so we will check whether our I value is odd. If so, we will go left instead of right. The drone takes up. It should go a little bit up now, a little bit further up. Yep, now then flies to the right, goes a little bit down, flies to the right, goes up. So I expect it to go up now, a bit further up, good, left, down, left, and now it goes a little bit up to complete the loop, and then it lands. Now, once I've tested this code, now I can actually loop that code and progress forward every time I want my drone to move forward. For this final program, we will go up 80 centimeters instead of 40. We will travel right 70 centimeters and down 160 centimeters. We will travel left 70 centimeters and down 160 centimeters. Once we have done half a weave, we will move forward. Then at the start, we will go up 20 centimeters. Instead of just doing one full weave, we will continually do weaves. Continuous loops can be done with while true. This means we will need to manually set I to 0 before. Then after we move forward, we will add 1 to our I variable. Since the program will run forever, we will ask the user whether to continue between each half weave. This is done by storing an input into an answer variable. We will type the question within the speech marks. If the user types no, we will interrupt and exit the loop with the break command. when we test the code, feel free to press enter every time the program asks you the question. Now let's take the code with the rope attached to our drone. The drone will ask me whether I want to continue. I will say yes. We try to make sure the drone flies up enough to make sure we have enough slack. I will need to say yes again. We may help the drone a little bit, but we go quite well so far. The drone asks me again. Right, that may be a little bit too left, but that's fine. And the drone asks me again. That was really nice. And now, once we've done this, the drone can land. Nice. Now, if we do more and more attempts, we will definitely make it work. Students can discuss several topics, such as how could the row bridge be improved to support more weight? When could a drone constructing a row bridge autonomously be useful to solving a real-world problem? What if we weave between 3 ropes? How could we program that motion?